So in our final topic for our Math 30-1 preview, when we get to relations and functions in Math 30-1, we're going to be graphing and analyzing rational functions limited to numerators and denominators that are monomials, binomials, or trinomials. So we're going to get up to that ax squared plus bx plus c all over, say, dx squared plus ex plus f kind of function. Because these can do a number of things to our graphs. So we're going to end up with a lot of asymptotes, they call it. So parts of the graph that do this sort of thing. So if we've got a trinomial denominator like that with two roots, each root will produce a vertical asymptote here. So, and then these asymptotes will also appear horizontally, depending on how things factor out and cancel. So we're going to be looking at the asymptotic behavior for a lot of these functions. Some of these graphs are not going to have asymptotes. Some of them, you're just going to have a hole in the middle of the graph. And this is what you get when functions cancel. So if you have 3x minus 1 over x plus 2 and you divide the whole thing by x plus 2, well, the denominator equals 0 when x equals negative 2. So you're going to have a hole in your graph at x equals negative 2. But at every other point, those two factors are going to cancel out. So the fact that you had an x plus 2 there is going to be irrelevant to the calculation as long as you're not at that division by 0 mark. And then your graph is going to look exactly like 3x minus 1, except with a hole in it at the point negative 2, and in this case, negative 7. Since that's what we have here, when x is negative 2, this factor is negative 7. So it'll look exactly like that graph, except with that hole. And that's when one term cancels. If you have other binomials or that cancel out other factors, we're going to get more complicated behavior. But this is going to be the focus and the emphasis of this topic. And this will actually be the final topic of our relations and functions unit, which is rather sizable. The relations and functions unit is going to be more than half of the year.